One of the challenges with creating a learning strategy is figuring out who the strategy will serve. Yes, of course, the organization, because the strategy is going to align all of the learning initiatives with the business objectives and the strategy for the overall organization. But it also serves employees, and figuring out which employees is part of that first piece in figuring out the learning strategy. It could be all employees or it could be a subset. A professional services firm I'm working with identified their non-legal staff for their employee group in their learning strategy. But even within that, there are subgroups. So think of your organization. Not all employees are going to be homogeneous. You could think about different functional areas. You could think about employees who are new to the organization or maybe new to a supervisor or management, or you could think about employees that have long tenure. So there's different pockets, and maybe your learning strategy will serve all of them, but to treat them with all the same approach risks not serving some of them as well as you might. So after assessing the audience and understanding who they all are and kind of what they need from the learning function, I recommend creating learning personas for the different groups. And I borrowed this from marketing, where marketers will create sales personas to identifying the buying audience so that they can tailor the ads and their marketing efforts to encourage buying behavior. And we're not selling, we don't want our participants to start buying, but we do want to change behavior. We want them to not change behavior to buy, but we want them to change behavior to start doing their job more effectively. We want to change behavior because we want to change performance, and we want to do that through our learning programs. So creating a learner persona is a way of bringing in sharp focus who that audience or who the audiences are. And when I work with clients, I provide them with a template to create that persona so that they can get a really clear picture of who those audience groups are, so that when they move forward and create their learning strategy and the recommendations, they know that they're going to be able to meet the different needs of the different audience groups in their organization.